Lesson 1, Travel Itinerary.
Have you thought about our travel itinerary yet?
Yes, I've planned a rough schedule for our trip.
That's great. Where are we going first?
We'll start by visiting Paris, the capital of France.
Wonderful choice. What are some attractions we shouldn't miss?
We must see the Eiffel Tower and explore the Louvre Museum.
I've heard the Louvre is huge. How much time should we allocate for it?
I suggest dedicating at least a full day to explore the museum.
Sounds good. What's next on our itinerary?
After Paris, we'll head to Rome, the beautiful city in Italy.
I'm excited to see the Colosseum and the Vatican City there.
Absolutely. The Colosseum holds so much historical significance.
How many days do you think we should spend in Rome?
I think 3 days should be enough to explore the major attractions.
All right. Where do we go after Rome?
We'll then travel to Barcelona, the vibrant city in Spain.
Barcelona is known for its unique architecture, like Gaudi's creations, right?
Yes, we shouldn't miss the Sagrada Familia and Park Güell.
How many days should we allocate for Barcelona?
I recommend spending at least 2 days to experience its charm.
Great. Any other destinations on our travel itinerary?
Yes, our final stop will be Amsterdam, the capital of the Netherlands.
I've heard the canals and museums there are worth visiting.
Absolutely. We should explore the Anne Frank House and the Van Gogh Museum.
How many days do you think we should spend in Amsterdam?
I think 2 days would be enough to see the main attractions.
I couldn't agree more. I'm looking forward to our adventure.
Me too. Let's make the most of it and create lasting memories.
Absolutely. Thank you for planning this wonderful itinerary, Anna.
Lesson 2, Providing personal information.
Absolutely. I'll need your name and credit card details to proceed with the reservation.
Sure, my name is Anna Johnson. And regarding the credit card, is it safe to provide that information?
Yes, we take security very seriously. We have secure encryption in place to protect your data.
That's reassuring. Should I provide my credit card number now?
Yes, please provide me with the 16-digit credit card number.
Okay, it's 4,532, 5,678, 9,012, 34, 56.
Thank you, Anna. Now, I also need the expiration date of the card.
The expiration date is September 25th.
Perfect. Lastly, I'll need the 3-digit CVV code at the back of the card.
The CVV code is 123.
Thank you, Anna. I've successfully processed your payment. The reservation is confirmed.
Great. I appreciate your help in making the reservation.
It's my pleasure, Anna. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Not at the moment, but I'll let you know if I have any further questions.
Feel free to reach out anytime. Have a wonderful day, Anna.
Lesson 3: Sharing favorite recipes.
This week, definitely. Do you have any favorite recipes to recommend?
Yes, I have a few go-to recipes that I absolutely love. Let me share one with you.
That would be great. What's the recipe you'd like to share?
One of my favorites is a classic spaghetti carbonara. It's delicious and easy to make.
Sounds delicious. Could you please share the ingredients and the cooking steps?
Sure. For spaghetti carbonara, you'll need spaghetti, eggs, pancetta, Parmesan cheese, black pepper, and salt.
How do we cook it? Could you guide me through the steps?
First, cook the spaghetti until it's al dente. While the pasta cooks, fry the pancetta until crispy.
What's the next step after the pancetta is crispy?
In a bowl, whisk together eggs, grated Parmesan cheese, black pepper, and a pinch of salt.
And then? What do we do with the cooked spaghetti and pancetta?
Drain the cooked spaghetti and add it to the pan with the pancetta. Turn off the heat and mix well.
What's the final step? How do we incorporate the egg and cheese mixture?
Pour the egg and cheese mixture over the spaghetti while it's still hot. Toss everything together.
Do we need to cook it further after adding the egg mixture?
No, the heat from the spaghetti will cook the eggs. Just keep tossing until the sauce thickens.
That sounds simple and delicious. Any additional tips or garnishes for serving?
You can sprinkle some additional grated Parmesan cheese and chopped parsley on top.
Thank you, Anna. I can't wait to try making spaghetti carbonara following your recipe.
You're welcome, John. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Bon appetit.
Thank you, Anna. I'll let you know how it turns out. Have a great day.
Lesson 4: Decorating tools.
That sounds interesting. How about decorating tools? Do you have any recommendations?
Absolutely. There are a few essential decorating tools that every baker should have.
What are some of the must-have decorating tools for baking?
A good set of piping tips, a piping bag, and an offset spatula are essential.
What do you use piping tips for? Can you give me an example?
Piping tips are used to create different shapes and designs with frosting. For example, you can use a star-shaped tip to pipe rosettes or a round tip for writing.
That sounds fun. And what's the purpose of a piping bag?
A piping bag holds the frosting and allows you to control the flow while decorating.
Are there different types of piping bags? Which one would you recommend?
There are disposable plastic piping bags and reusable cloth ones. I recommend starting with the disposable ones as they are more convenient.
Good to know. What about the offset spatula? How is it used in decorating?
An offset spatula is great for smoothing frosting on cakes and creating clean edges.
Are there any other decorating tools that you find useful?
Yes, a turntable is very handy for rotating the cake while decorating. It helps to achieve even and smooth results.
That's a great tip. Anything else I should consider adding to my decorating toolkit?
I would also recommend having a cake comb or scraper for creating textured designs on frosting.
Thank you, Anna. These suggestions will definitely help me get started with decorating.
You're welcome, John. Happy decorating! If you have any more questions, feel free to ask.
I appreciate your help. I'll be sure to reach out if I need further guidance. Have a wonderful day.
Lesson 5: Navigating Public Transportation.
Which subway line should I take to get to the city center?
You can use the transit map available at the station to find the appropriate subway line.
Are there different subway lines to choose from? How do I know which one to take?
Yes, there are multiple subway lines. Look for the line that goes in the direction of the city center.
How do I identify the correct subway line on the transit map?
The subway lines are usually color-coded and labeled with their respective names or numbers.
That's helpful. Once I find the correct line, how do I know which station to get off at?
The transit map will have station names along the subway line. Look for the station closest to your destination.
Are there any landmarks or points of interest mentioned near the stations?
Yes, some maps include notable landmarks or attractions near the stations to help you navigate better.
That's convenient. Can I ask for directions from the station staff if I'm unsure?
Absolutely. The station staff are there to assist you with any questions or directions you may need.
Is there any other resource or app one can use to plan my route before heading to the subway?
Yes, there are various transit apps available that can help you plan your route and provide real-time updates on train schedules.
That's good to know. I'll make sure to have a transit map or use a helpful app when using the subway.
It's always a good idea to be prepared and informed. Have a safe and pleasant journey.
Thank you, Anna. I appreciate your guidance. Have a wonderful day.
Lesson 6: Borrowing a pen.
Excuse me, Anna. Can you borrow a pen?
Of course, John. Here you go.
Thank you, Anna. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Anytime you need it.
I'll make sure to return it to you later.
No rush, take your time.
I'll take good care of it, I promise.
I trust you. Let me know if you need anything else.
I will. Thanks again, Anna.
Not a problem, John. Have a productive day.
You too, Anna. Take care.
Lesson 7, Choosing Accommodations.
What about accommodations? I usually stay in budget hotels or.
Budget hotels are a good option for cost-conscious travelers.
Are there any other types of accommodations you would recommend?
Yes, you can also consider hostels or vacation rentals for more affordable options.
What are the advantages of staying in a hostel?
Hostels are often cheaper and provide opportunities to meet fellow travelers.
Are there any downsides to staying in a hostel?
Shared facilities and less privacy can be a downside, but it depends on personal preference.
What about vacation rentals? How do they compare?
Vacation rentals offer more privacy and amenities like a home away from home.
Are vacation rentals usually more expensive than budget hotels?
It depends on the location and the specific rental, but they can be comparable or even cheaper in some cases.
Are there any popular websites or platforms to find vacation rentals?
Yes, Airbnb and VRBO are popular platforms for finding vacation rentals.
Is there anything I should consider when booking accommodations?
Location, reviews, and amenities are important factors to consider before making a reservation.
Are there any safety considerations when choosing accommodations?
It's always a good idea to research the safety of the neighborhood and read reviews about the accommodation.
Thank you for the tips, Anna. I'll keep them in mind when planning my next trip.
You're welcome, John. Happy travels and enjoy your stay.
I appreciate it, Anna. Take care and have a great day.
Lesson 8, Expressing Opinions and Problem Solving.
Opinion? They can pinpoint the problem?
Yes, gathering opinions from different perspectives can help identify the issue more accurately.
I guess you're right. Do you happen to have any suggestions on how to address the problem?
Well, first, we need to understand the root cause. Then we can brainstorm potential solutions.
That makes sense. How can we gather opinions effectively?
We can conduct surveys, interviews, or hold discussions to gather insights from relevant stakeholders.
Good idea. What should we do once we have gathered the opinions?
Analyze the opinions, look for common patterns or themes, and prioritize the most significant ones.
And how do we pinpoint the problem based on the opinions?
By identifying recurring issues or concerns raised in the opinions, we can narrow down the problem.
That sounds logical. What are the next steps after pinpointing the problem?
We can then brainstorm potential solutions, considering the perspectives shared in the opinions.
Should we involve others in the problem-solving process?
Yes, involving relevant stakeholders can bring diverse ideas and increase the chances of finding the best solution.
Great. How do we evaluate the potential solutions?
We can assess each solution based on feasibility, effectiveness, and alignment with the identified problem.
And finally, how do we implement the chosen solution?
Develop an action plan, allocate resources, and monitor progress to ensure successful implementation.
Thank you for the guidance, Anna. I feel more confident in tackling problems now.
You're welcome, John. Problem solving is a valuable skill. Good luck in your future endeavors.
I appreciate it, Anna. Take care and have a wonderful day.
Lesson 9: Exploring Costa Rica's attractions.
How about Costa Rica? It has stunning beaches and diverse wildlife.
Costa Rica is indeed a fantastic destination known for its natural beauty.
Are there any specific beaches you would recommend visiting?
Playa Manuel Antonio and Tamarindo Beach are popular choices with pristine shores.
That sounds amazing. What about the wildlife in Costa Rica?
Costa Rica is a haven for wildlife enthusiasts. You can spot monkeys, sloths, and colorful birds.
Are there any national parks or reserves to explore?
Yes, Costa Rica has several national parks like Corcovado and Tortuguero, offering unique experiences.
Can you participate in any activities to get closer to the wildlife?
Absolutely. You can go on guided hikes, wildlife safaris, or even canopy tours to observe the wildlife up close.
That's fascinating. Are there any other attractions worth visiting?
The Arenal Volcano, Monteverde Cloud Forest, and the Osa Peninsula are must-visit destinations.
Is there anything else special about Costa Rica?
Costa Rica is also known for its commitment to sustainable tourism and eco-friendly practices.
That's impressive. How is the weather in Costa Rica?
Costa Rica has a tropical climate, with a rainy season from May to November and a dry season from December to April.
What's the best time to visit for optimal weather?
The dry season is generally considered the best time to visit for sunny days and clearer skies.
Thank you for the insights, Anna. Costa Rica sounds like a dream destination.
You're welcome, John. I'm sure you'll have a wonderful time exploring its natural wonders.
I can't wait. Take care and have a great day.
Lesson 10: Furniture shopping for the living room.
I need a new coffee table for my living room. Any suggestions?
I'm on the lookout for a vintage dresser myself. Let's explore our options.
Where can we find a good selection of coffee tables and vintage dressers?
Furniture stores, antique shops, and online marketplaces like Etsy and eBay are great places to start.
What should we consider when choosing a coffee table?
Size, style, and functionality are important factors. Consider the dimensions and how it fits with your living room decor.
That makes sense. Any recommendations for coffee table styles?
It depends on your preference and the overall aesthetic of your living room. Some popular styles are modern, rustic, and industrial.
What about materials for the coffee table?
Coffee tables can be made of wood, glass, metal, or a combination. Choose one that complements your existing furniture.
Good point. Now, how about finding a vintage dresser?
Look for local antique shops or explore online platforms specializing in vintage furniture.
Are there any specific features or characteristics we should look for in a vintage dresser?
Pay attention to the condition, craftsmanship, and unique design elements that add character to the piece.
Should we consider the size of the dresser as well?
Absolutely. Measure the available space in your bedroom and ensure the dresser fits appropriately.
Do you have any tips for negotiating prices when buying furniture?
Polite negotiation and doing research on comparable prices can help you get a better deal.
That's helpful. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Anna.
You're welcome, John. Happy furniture hunting. Let's find the perfect coffee table and vintage dresser.
Indeed. Best of luck to both of us. Have a great day.
Lesson 11: Setting up an intercom system.
I heard about intercom systems. That sounds interesting. How do you set it up?
Setting up an intercom system involves a few steps. Let's go through them.
Where should I start when installing an intercom system?
Begin by planning the placement of intercom units in your home or office.
What equipment do I need to install an intercom system?
You'll need intercom units, wiring or wireless devices, and a central control panel.
How does the intercom system work?
The intercom units are connected through the wiring or wireless signals, allowing communication between different locations.
Can I use an intercom to communicate with multiple rooms?
Yes, intercom systems can be set up to communicate with specific rooms or broadcast messages to all units.
That's convenient. Are there different types of intercom systems?
Yes, there are wired intercom systems that require physical connections and wireless systems that use radio waves.
Which type would you recommend for a home setup?
For residential use, wireless intercom systems are popular as they're easier to install and more flexible.
How do I install a wireless intercom system?
Wireless intercoms usually come with instructions. Follow the manufacturer's guidelines for installation.
Can I use an intercom system for security purposes as well?
Yes, some intercom systems include video capabilities, allowing you to see and communicate with visitors at your door.
That's a great feature. Are there any additional considerations for intercom installation?
Ensure a stable power source for wired intercoms and check the wireless range for wireless systems.
Thank you for the guidance, Anna. I'm excited to set up an intercom system now.
You're welcome, John. Enjoy the convenience and communication benefits of your new intercom system.
I will. Take care and have a wonderful day.
Lesson 12: Splitting payments into quarterly installments.
I have an idea. Instead of paying in a lump sum, what if we split the payment into quarterly installments over a year?
That sounds like a good plan. Let's discuss how we can make it work.
How should we calculate the amount for each quarterly installment?
We can divide the total payment by 4 to determine the amount for each installment.
So, if the total payment is $4,000, each quarterly installment would be $1,000?
That's correct. Each installment would be $1,000 if we split the payment into 4 equal parts.
How long should we set the duration for these quarterly installments?
Since we're splitting it over a year, we would have 4 quarterly installments, one every 3 months.
That seems reasonable. Are there any additional fees or interest we need to consider?
It would depend on the agreement. Some payment plans may include interest or administrative fees, so we should clarify that.
That's a good point. We should make sure to review the terms and conditions of the payment plan.
Absolutely. It's essential to understand all the details before committing to the installment plan.
Should we sign a contract or agreement to formalize the payment arrangement?
Yes, it's advisable to have a written agreement that outlines the payment terms and both parties' responsibilities.
That provides clarity and avoids any misunderstandings. I agree.
I'm glad we're on the same page. Having a written agreement protects both of us.
Definitely. It ensures transparency and sets clear expectations for the payment arrangement.
Is there a specific method you prefer for making these quarterly payments?
We can discuss the preferred payment method and schedule with the party we're making the payment to.
Good idea. It's essential to establish a reliable and convenient payment method for both parties involved.
Once we finalize the installment plan, we can start making the quarterly payments accordingly.
Yes, we should adhere to the agreed upon schedule to maintain a smooth payment process.
I appreciate your input and collaboration in figuring out this payment arrangement.
You're welcome, John. It's always good to find mutually beneficial solutions. Let's proceed with the installment plan.
Agreed. Thank you, Anna. I'm confident this payment arrangement will work well for us.
You're welcome, John. I believe it will too. If you have any further questions, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.
Thank you, Anna. You have a great day too.
Lesson 13, Asking for Time Estimates.
I have a task to complete. Could you help me estimate how long it will take?
Of course, I'll do my best to give you an estimate. What task are you referring to?
I need to write a report for work. It involves research and analysis.
Writing a report can take some time, depending on the complexity and amount of research required.
I understand. Considering the research involved, what would be a reasonable time frame?
It's hard to say exactly without knowing the specifics, but I would estimate it could take a few days to a week.
That gives me a general idea. I appreciate your help in narrowing down the time frame.
You're welcome, John. Do you have a deadline for the report?
Yes, it's due in 2 weeks. I want to make sure I allocate enough time for the task.
With a 2-week deadline, you should have sufficient time to complete the report with thorough research and analysis.
That's reassuring to hear. I'll make a plan and allocate my time accordingly.
Planning ahead is a good strategy. It helps ensure you have enough time to produce a quality report.
Absolutely. I want to deliver a well-researched and well-written document.
That's commendable, John. Taking the time to produce quality work is always worth it.
I appreciate your support and guidance throughout this process.
You're welcome, John. I'm here to help. If you have any questions or need further assistance, please let me know.
I will. Thank you, Anna. Your input has been invaluable.
It's my pleasure, John. I'm glad I could assist you. Good luck with your report.
Thank you, Anna. Have a great day.
Lesson 14, Practicing Mindful Eating.
Ah, I see. I usually eat so fast. How can I start practicing that?
Mindful eating can help you slow down and enjoy your meals. Here are a few tips to get started.
What can I do to become more mindful while eating?
Start by paying attention to your food. Engage your senses and focus on the flavors, textures, and aroma.
That makes sense. I often eat while distracted by my phone or TV.
Minimize distractions during meals. Create a calm environment and give your full attention to the food.
How can I slow down my eating pace?
Take smaller bites and chew your food thoroughly. This allows you to savor the taste and promotes better digestion.
I'll try that. I tend to rush through my meals without really tasting the food.
It's common to eat quickly, but slowing down can help you appreciate the flavors and feel more satisfied.
Are there any other techniques I can use to practice mindful eating?
You can try putting your utensils down between bites and take a moment to breathe. It helps create a rhythm and awareness of your eating pace.
I'll give that a go. Taking breaks between bites sounds like a good way to slow down.
It can make a difference, John. Mindful eating is about being present and fully experiencing the act of nourishing your body.
I never realized how much I rush through meals until now. I appreciate these suggestions.
It's a common habit, but with practice, you can develop mindful eating habits that benefit your overall well-being.
I'm excited to start incorporating these practices into my daily routine.
That's great to hear, John. Remember, it's a journey, and progress takes time. Be patient with yourself.
I will keep that in mind. Thank you for your guidance and support, Anna.
You're welcome, John. If you have any more questions or need further assistance, don't hesitate to ask.
I appreciate that. I'll reach out if I need any further guidance. Have a wonderful day.
Lesson 15: Composting kitchen scraps and leaves.
I've heard that beginners can use kitchen scraps and mix them with leaves for composting. Is it easy?
Yes, composting kitchen scraps with leaves is a simple and effective way to create nutrient-rich soil.
What kind of kitchen scraps can I use for composting?
You can use fruit and vegetable peels, coffee grounds, eggshells, and even tea bags. Avoid adding meat or dairy products.
That's good to know. I have plenty of vegetable scraps from cooking.
That's perfect. Vegetable scraps are excellent additions to compost piles.
Where can I get the leaves to mix with the kitchen scraps?
You can collect fallen leaves from your yard or nearby parks. Make sure they are free from chemicals or pesticides.
I have a lot of leaves in my yard during autumn. I can use those.
That's great. Fallen leaves provide carbon-rich material for the compost pile.
How do I mix the kitchen scraps and leaves for composting?
Layer the kitchen scraps with an equal amount of leaves. Aim for a good balance of green and brown materials.
What are green and brown materials in composting?
Green materials are nitrogen-rich, such as kitchen scraps, while brown materials, like leaves, provide carbon.
So, I alternate layers of kitchen scraps and leaves in the compost pile?
Yes, that's right. Continue layering until you have a good mix of kitchen scraps and leaves.
How long does it take for the compost to be ready?
It depends on various factors, but typically it takes a few months to a year for compost to fully decompose.
That's a reasonable time frame. I'll be patient and give it time to break down.
Patience is key in the composting process. Regularly turning the pile and keeping it moist will help speed up decomposition.
I'll make sure to do that. I'm excited to start composting and reduce waste.
That's wonderful, John. Composting is a sustainable practice that benefits both your garden and the environment.
Thank you for explaining the process, Anna. I appreciate your guidance.
You're welcome, John. If you have any more questions about composting or gardening, feel free to ask.
I will. Thank you again, Anna. Have a great day.
Lesson 16, Trusting Safety Measures.
I took deep breaths and reminded myself to trust the safety measures.
That's a great mindset, John. Trusting safety measures can help alleviate anxiety and promote a sense of security.
It can be challenging sometimes, especially with all the uncertainties.
I understand. But following established safety protocols can significantly reduce the risk of harm.
I agree. It's important to prioritize safety and trust the measures in place.
Absolutely. Safety measures are implemented based on expert advice and scientific research.
That's reassuring to know. I'll keep reminding myself to trust in their effectiveness.
It's a positive approach, John. Trusting safety measures allows us to navigate through uncertain times with more confidence.
I also remind myself that by following the measures, I'm not only protecting myself but also others around me.
That's an excellent perspective. We have a collective responsibility to keep each other safe.
Indeed. Together, we can create a safer environment by trusting and abiding by the safety measures.
Precisely, John. Trusting safety measures is an essential part of maintaining a healthy and secure community.
Thank you for the encouragement, Anna. It helps me stay focused on doing my part.
You're welcome, John. Remember, we're all in this together, and trusting safety measures is a shared commitment.
Absolutely. I'm committed to following the guidelines and trusting in their effectiveness.
That's commendable, John. By doing so, you contribute to the well-being of yourself and those around you.
It's my responsibility, and I take it seriously. Safety should always be a priority.
I couldn't agree more, John. If you have any questions or concerns about specific safety measures, feel free to ask.
I appreciate that, Anna. I'll reach out if I need any clarification. Thank you for your support.
You're welcome, John. Stay safe and take care. Together, we'll overcome these challenges.
Thank you, Anna. You too. Let's trust the safety measures and look out for one another.
Lesson 17, Setting a Wake-Up Call.
7 o'clock noted. I'll arrange the wake-up call for 7 o'clock.
That's a good idea, John. A wake-up call can help ensure you wake up on time.
I have an important meeting in the morning, so I don't want to oversleep.
It's always better to be safe than sorry. A wake-up call can give you that extra assurance.
How can I arrange a wake-up call at the hotel?
You can typically call the hotel's front desk and request a wake-up call for your desired time.
All right, I'll give them a call and ask for a wake-up call at 7 o'clock.
That's the way to go. It's a simple yet effective way to stay on schedule.
Should I provide any specific information when requesting the wake-up call?
Usually, they'll ask for your name, room number, and the time you want to be called.
I'll make sure to provide all the necessary details when I call them.
Excellent. Double-checking the time and confirming the wake-up call ensures accuracy.
I'll definitely confirm the time to avoid any confusion or mistakes.
That's a wise approach, John. It's better to be thorough when it comes to important appointments.
Thank you for the reminder, Anna. I appreciate your guidance.
You're welcome, John. I'm here to help. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Not at the moment, Anna. I'll take care of the wake-up call. Thank you again.
You're welcome, John. If you have any more questions or need assistance in the future, don't hesitate to reach out.
I will keep that in mind. Have a great day, Anna.
Lesson 18, Choosing Versatile Outfits for Long Workdays.
Especially for long days at work, I need outfits that are versatile.
That's a smart approach, John. Versatile outfits can help you stay comfortable and stylish throughout the day.
I want to minimize the time and effort spent on choosing what to wear each morning.
I understand. Having a wardrobe with versatile pieces can simplify the process and save you time.
What kind of clothing items would you recommend for versatility?
Look for items like tailored pants, blazers, and neutral-colored shirts. They can be easily mixed and matched.
That makes sense. So, I can create different outfits using the same pieces.
Exactly. By combining different tops and bottoms, you can create multiple looks without needing a large wardrobe.
Are there any specific colors or patterns I should focus on?
Neutral colors like black, gray, navy, and white are always a safe bet. They can be easily paired with other colors.
That's helpful. I'll make sure to have a good selection of neutral colored clothing.
Good thinking, John. Neutral colors provide a solid foundation for creating various outfit combinations.
What about accessories? Can they add versatility to my outfits?
Absolutely. Accessories like scarves, belts, and statement jewelry can instantly elevate your look and add variety.
I'll keep that in mind. Accessories seem like a simple way to switch up my outfits.
They certainly are. They can transform a basic outfit into something stylish and unique.
I appreciate your advice, Anna. I'm excited to revamp my wardrobe with versatile pieces.
You're welcome, John. Investing in versatile clothing will make getting dressed for work much easier.
I'm looking forward to experiencing the convenience and flexibility it brings.
I'm sure you'll enjoy the benefits, John. If you need any more fashion tips or suggestions, feel free to ask.
Thank you, Anna. I'll keep that in mind. Have a great day.
Lesson 19: Recent Natural Disasters.
There have been many recent natural disasters in different regions. We should stay informed and discuss these important issues to promote awareness.
Absolutely. It's crucial to be aware of the affected regions and understand the impact of these disasters.
We can start by following news outlets that provide reliable information on the current situation.
That's a good idea. It's important to stay updated and informed about ongoing relief efforts as well.
We can also discuss these issues with friends and family to raise awareness and encourage support.
Definitely. By having conversations and sharing information, we can help mobilize resources and aid.
It's essential to support organizations that provide assistance to affected communities. Donations can make a significant difference.
That's right. We can research reputable charities and contribute in any way we can, whether it's through monetary donations or volunteering.
Additionally, we can educate ourselves on disaster preparedness and share that knowledge with others.
Absolutely. Being prepared and knowing how to respond in times of crisis can save lives.
Let's stay informed and engaged, so we can make a positive impact in times of need.
Lesson 20: Exploring Ancient Cities.
I'm thinking of exploring an ancient city. How about you?
That sounds fascinating. Ancient cities have so much history and culture. Which city are you considering?
I'm thinking of visiting Rome. It's known for its ancient ruins like the Colosseum and the Roman Forum.
Rome is a great choice. The architecture and archaeological sites there are incredible. Have you planned how long you'll stay?
I haven't decided yet, but I'm thinking of staying for about a week. That should give me enough time to explore the main attractions.
A week sounds reasonable. You'll have plenty of time to immerse yourself in the city's rich history. Don't forget to try some authentic Italian cuisine while you're there.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to trying some delicious pasta and pizza. Do you have any recommendations for restaurants in Rome?
There are so many great places to eat in Rome. Trattoria di Teo is known for its traditional Roman dishes, and Roscioli is famous for its pizza. You should definitely give them a try.
Thanks for the recommendations. I'll make sure to check them out. Is there anything else I shouldn't miss in Rome?
Besides the famous landmarks, I recommend visiting the Vatican City and exploring the Vatican museums. The Sistine Chapel is a must-see.
That's a great suggestion. I'll make sure to include the Vatican City in my itinerary. I can't wait to see all the art and historical artifacts there.
It sounds like you're going to have an amazing time in Rome. Make sure to take lots of pictures and enjoy every moment of your adventure.
Thank you. I'll definitely capture the memories. I'll let you know how it goes when I return.
Lesson 21: Elegant and slightly formal.
I'm thinking of attending an event, and I want to dress elegantly and slightly formal. Any suggestions?
That's a great idea. Dressing appropriately for the occasion shows respect and consideration. Are you looking for specific outfit suggestions?
Yes, I'd appreciate some guidance. I was thinking of wearing a tailored suit, but I'm not sure about the color. Any thoughts?
A tailored suit is an excellent choice for a slightly formal event. Classic colors like navy blue, charcoal gray, or black are always a safe bet.
I agree. Those colors are timeless and versatile. I think I'll go with a navy blue suit. Now, what about the shirt and tie?
For a slightly formal look, a crisp white dress shirt is a classic option. As for the tie, you can go with a solid color or a subtle pattern that complements the suit.
That makes sense. I'll opt for a white dress shirt and a tie with a subtle pattern, maybe something with small dots or stripes.
Great choice. It sounds like you'll have a polished and sophisticated look. Don't forget to pair the outfit with polished dress shoes and a matching belt.
Absolutely. Attention to detail is essential when it comes to dressing elegantly. I'll make sure everything is coordinated.
Another thing to consider is accessories. A tasteful watch and a pocket square can add a touch of refinement to your outfit.
That's a good point. I have a classic watch that will complement the look nicely. I'll also look for a pocket square that matches the color scheme.
Perfect. With the suit, shirt, tie, shoes, belt, watch, and pocket square all coordinated, you'll undoubtedly make a stylish impression at the event.
Thank you for your help. I feel much more confident now. Dressing elegantly and slightly formal is all about paying attention to the details.
Lesson 22, Chicken Tacos and Spaghetti.
I'm thinking of something different for dinner. How about chicken tacos and spaghetti for the remaining days?
That sounds like a delicious combination. Chicken tacos are always a crowd pleaser, and spaghetti is a classic comfort food. Great choice.
I'm glad you like the idea. I thought it would be nice to have a mix of flavors and cuisines throughout the week. Do you have any favorite taco toppings?
For chicken tacos, I usually enjoy adding some fresh toppings like diced tomatoes, shredded lettuce, sliced avocado, and a squeeze of lime juice. How about you?
Those toppings sound fantastic. I particularly like the idea of adding some creamy avocado. And for the spaghetti, do you prefer a specific sauce?
When it comes to spaghetti, I enjoy a rich and flavorful marinara sauce. Sometimes I add some sautéed garlic and onions to enhance the taste. What about you?
I'm a fan of marinara sauce as well. I like it when it's slightly tangy and has a hint of herbs like basil and oregano. It adds so much flavor to the pasta.
Agreed. A well-seasoned marinara sauce can elevate a simple spaghetti dish. It's a classic combination that never disappoints.
I'm looking forward to enjoying these meals. They're relatively easy to prepare, and I can customize them to my taste. It's a win-win.
Absolutely. Cooking at home allows you to experiment with different flavors and enjoy meals tailored to your preferences. Plus, it can be a fun and relaxing activity.
That's true. It's a great way to unwind and de-stress after a long day. I'll make sure to savor every bite of my homemade chicken tacos and spaghetti.
Lesson 23, Relieving Stress with Exercise.
I can see why exercise is good for both physical and mental health. It's a great way to relieve stress. What's your take on it?
I couldn't agree more. Exercise has numerous benefits, including reducing stress levels. It helps release
That's
endorphins, which are
fascinating.
natural mood boosters.
I've noticed that after a workout session, I always feel more relaxed and energized. It's like a natural stress
Absolutely.
reliever.
Physical activity helps to clear the mind and distract us from daily worries. It's a healthy outlet for stress
I've also
and
heard that
tension.
different types of exercise can have different effects on stress reduction. Do you have any recommendations?
Definitely. While any form of exercise can be beneficial, activities like yoga, Pilates, and meditation are known for their
That's
calming
interesting.
effects.
I've
They
never
focus
tried
on
yoga
deep
or
breathing
Pilates
and
before,
mindfulness.
but I'm willing to give them a shot. It sounds like they could help me
It's worth a
relax even
try.
more.
Many people find these activities not only physically beneficial, but also mentally soothing. They provide
I'll
a
look into
holistic
local
approach to
classes
stress
or
relief.
online tutorials. Incorporating yoga or Pilates into my weekly routine could be a great way to manage
That's a
stress effectively.
fantastic plan. Consistency is key when it comes to reaping the benefits of exercise. Start slowly and
I
gradually
appreciate
increase
the
the
advice.
intensity as you feel
I'm
comfortable.
excited to explore these new exercise options and experience the positive impact they can have on my overall
Lesson
well-being.
24, Surrounding yourself with supportive people.
I've been trying to improve my English, and I've heard that surrounding yourself with supportive people can be really helpful. Any other tips?
Absolutely. Having a supportive environment is crucial for language learning. Besides that, you can also try practicing with native speakers or joining conversation groups.
That sounds helpful. I'll definitely look for opportunities to practice with native speakers. It can make a big difference to learn from someone fluent in the language.
Definitely. Immersing yourself in the language and culture can accelerate your learning. You can also consider watching movies or TV shows in English to improve your listening skills.
That's a great idea. I'll start watching more English movies and try to pick up the language naturally. Do you have any recommendations?
Sure. Some popular movies for English learners include Forrest Gump, The Shawshank Redemption, and The Pursuit of Happiness. They have engaging stories and clear dialogue.
Thanks for the recommendations. I'll make a list and start watching them. It'll be a fun way to learn and improve my vocabulary.
Absolutely. Learning can be enjoyable when you find activities that interest you. Another tip is to set specific language goals and track your progress. It'll help you stay motivated.
That's a good point. I'll make a plan and set achievable goals for myself. It'll give me something to work towards and keep me focused.
That's a great approach. Remember to be patient with yourself too. Learning a language takes time, but with consistent effort, you'll definitely see progress.
You're right. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the advice, Anna. I feel more motivated and confident now.
You're welcome, John. I'm glad I could help. Remember, I'm here to support you on your language learning journey.
I appreciate that, Anna. Having supportive friends like you makes all the difference. I'll make sure to practice regularly and keep improving.